Sales screen. Performing actions on cart items. You can do a lot of different things in the sales screen without having to leave the sales screen. So for example, you can perform admin tasks, things like that, or within the sales screen whilst there's no customers in. So for example, if you scan an item like this, you can see one of this item at £15.50. Now, if you want to do anything like change its price or quantity or view some sort of information or make any temporary changes, simply click the question mark next to it like this. And this brings up a little info window, we call it. Okay, so you can have a large picture of the item. You've got different tabs here. So these are temporary changes. These are permanent changes. So if I want to permanently change the price to £12, that's it, press tick, and that will now be £12 on all tills, all back offices straight away. So again, question mark, that was a permanent selling price change. The system, by the way, when you click tick, will always remember what tab you were on last. So if you did temporary changes and then press tick, it will stay on temporary changes the next time on this particular terminal. Speaking of temporary changes, if I want to make this price just £10 as a one-off, the system will always ask for a reason, so you have to give a reason in. You can also type other and type a handwritten one instead, but we'll just say it's because it's damaged. Press tick. Now it's at a temporary selling price. You'll also notice at the bottom that the item is excluded from any offers. Press tick, and now that one will be £10, but the next time you go to scan it, it will be £12. So again, press the question mark. We can also go permanent and change that quantity to 25, and now there's 25 in stock straight away. So if we press tick, you'll notice the question mark has gone the correct orientation because now we've got stock of the item. Again, we can change its cost, its code, its minimum, maximum, what category it's in. All sorts of common properties there are located within permanent changes. Again, in temporary changes, we can do a temporary price change like we did before. We could also do a temporary percentage discount as well. So you could say 20% off. You could also do a temporary tax rate if, for example, you're selling the item to a customer overseas, a temporary unit cost, and so on. We can also look at branch quantities. So if we have multiple stores, we can see how many is in the store at this current time. Even if the internet is offline or any of the other shops are offline, you will see how many is in stock from the last time that particular store was online or this computer was last online as well. We can see price bands, different price bands there, what offers the product's currently involved in, any purchase orders, so the next time it's due to come in. There's loads of different tabs here, and you can even customize and choose which tabs you want to see and which ones you don't. Now that particular product has a picture, so let's go to, say, cat. Let's click this one, that one, press the question mark. So this particular product doesn't have a picture. However, you can either click edit image or double click the images here and like that and say set an image from a file or something if you already have your own image. But if you click search for image, it will do a quick search online and find multiple different pictures based on the product's barcode and or name as well. So you can then click on a product like this, and now that picture is now permanently associated to that product. You can even then double click it and then make any changes you want as well. For example, I could make the white transparent. So if I say leave it on 10, it's now got transparency built in. You can also print a quick shelf edge label. So you could say which printer and which label style, and that will print a quick shelf edge label on your receipt printer or label printer there as well. This is a very good feature. You can click similar prices and it will tell you how many of our customers who have our system charge for this product and what possible prices as well. These are the ones valid or changed in the last 90 days. So it's either been sold or altered in the last 90 days. And these prices here are between 90 and 365. If you do not want your data shared and mixed together like this, just ask us, but unfortunately you won't have access to this feature. So the good thing about that is nobody knows who anybody is or where they are in the country or which country or anything like that. Furthermore, you can change the product's name quickly from here. You can go set barcodes and quickly add extra barcodes for this product if you want to. You can add a message, so you can say, warning, this bag is slightly damaged, like this, and press tick, and now that message is connected to that product too. Very useful for kebab houses, things like that, where you want to say like a custom message about a particular product as well. One of the major buttons here is edit product. This takes you back to that screen where you can go back and edit much more complicated or advanced attributes about the product or anything like this. So if there's something on the permanent characteristics that you can't see, click edit product and then you'll be able to alter whatever you need to alter. You can also lock all the buttons like this as well, in case some people accidentally change items without realizing. So some people in the past have changed prices permanently when they meant to change them temporarily. So you could leave the locked button on if you want to. One last thing on that actually as well is you can also type in an unlimited amount of product notes. So any descriptions you want to put in there, and they can also come up on the second screen on the back as well if you have a rear screen for your till system.